we had a problem. I put a new security screen door up, and when I put it in, the wind caught it and actually bent the rod that goes out, and now unfortunately it won't close correctly. So we live in a high wind area and the wind constantly catches doors, and so we're going to be putting a chain at the top with a spring. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this. What I'm replacing with is Idea Security Pneumatic Door Opener with the wind chain as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the new piston. You're going to have a place to put a Phillips screwdriver on the end of this. This will increase or decrease the tension on the piston itself. So if you want it to go slower or close slower, you screw it in. If you want it to go faster, screw it out. And all that is doing is allowing more air to get in to close faster, or to compress it down and slowly relieve the air in it to go slower for your door closing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the new bracket for the door jamb. And it has right on it, storm door, and it's got an arrow, so you know which way this is going to face. So we're going to go ahead and get that into position. Okay, now we got that on and good and secure. We're going to take our piston assembly. Now there's the metal stop that comes with it. You want to go ahead and slip that on right now and get that into place. That way when you open it, you can hit the stop and you can keep the door open if you'd like. And we'll go ahead and slip in one of the pins, just like that. We'll position this in a way that you've got the screw for the adjustment on the air that's facing outwards. You don't want to have this, turned all the way 180 on that. And we'll take our new bracket, and we're just going to slip that into the first hole. That's done. Okay, at this point we're going to close the door, and make sure you don't want to assemble this when it's open. And we're going to find our screw holes. This thing's almost lining up exactly as the old one, so that's great. I can use the old screw holes. I don't have to do anything new. And there we have it. Our piston is in. And it's at this point you can go ahead and adjust the tension that you want on it as far as the close goes. And it's not quite closing the way I want it to, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust this out and try to bring a little more tension in on the piston. It's working great. So what I ended up doing, like I said, I moved the piston out on the two brackets here, moved the pin in closer to the piston head itself, and then adjusted the tension, and now it's shutting every time consistently. And I know that might be a little bit fast for some people, but like I said, we live in a really high wind area. It's blowing outside pretty good right now. So on these breezy days, I want to make sure this definitely shuts tight and on the first try. So next thing we're going to do is move up to the wind chain, and so that limits how much the door will actually open if wind catches it. So on the directions, we need to come out 18 inches. So we'll just go ahead and mark 18. And then we're going to have a spring assembly as well, and that comes out 4 inches. And then on the door itself, we're going to go another 18 inches. We're going to take the chain assembly, we're going to take the spring side. It's already got a pre-assembled bracket on that, and we're going to center that out, the holes on the 18-inch. The bracket that is for the door itself, the storm door, is going to have a little slot at the top, and that's actually for a little pin to go in. So we'll go out to our 18-inch measurement and get this tapped in. We'll take our pin that comes with it, and we'll put our chain on that. I'm going to max out this door to where I want it, and I'm going to go ahead to the max to the chain. Slide the pin in, and that right there will limit how far the wind's going to be able to take this. At this point, we're going to go ahead and install our small spring, and what that does is keeps this chain held up so it doesn't get caught in somebody's hair or whatever. So that just gets attached onto the chain, and you're going to take the nail that's provided and install that at the 4-inch mark. So I'll go ahead and get that done. Okay, so there you have it. Everything's installed. We got the upper chain, we got the piston installed, and it's just going to be so much nicer to have this door limited so that the wind can't take it and end up ruining everything and ruining the jam as well. and it shuts great. I hope the video was helpful on choosing the correct screen door or security door piston and also the wind chain.